everybody, it's Christina from Creations with Christina, and today we're going to be doing a little project using the Preserves Cricut cartridge. And I went ahead and cut out the little watermelon from the Preserves cartridge, and I cut these at 2.5 inches, and I used some basic gray designer paper that I had in my collection. It's kind of older paper, so just, using it up to get rid of. So let's just put this together. I cut both the full watermelon and the sliced piece of watermelon. Well, that's not full, that's a half a watermelon, I guess. So I'm just going to go ahead and assemble this and just do the layers for this. Once you know I would drop that down. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to attempt to assemble this one more time. Go. And the next layer I'm going to put down, this is kind of a darker blue, kind of looks black probably on the video, but it's a dark blue. Okay, and then we'll do a little section of watermelon here. I like using pattern paper when I'm designing because sometimes it just gives it a nice little touch. And okay, so that's the one piece put together, so we'll go ahead and put together our other slice of watermelon. And add our next layer. Okay, so that's our two pieces of watermelon put together. So now we're going to go ahead and assemble our card. And what I did was I cut a couple strips of paper, and they're not quite going to be I wanted it to be 4 by 5 1/4, and I cut it a little less than that because I wanted to have a little space in between the two pieces. So the measurements might be a little different than. They don't exactly equal 4. They don't exactly equal 4 1/4 by, or 4 by 5 1/4. Boy, I can't think today. So before I put this piece down, I'm going to go ahead and add some twine, and this is just paper tray ink twine, and I'm just creating a little checkered pattern there, and going to tie a little bow on here. So I'm just going to make this a knot. Go. And my scissors. Trim that a little bit more. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and adhere this down right onto my card. And my card base measures 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and it's the scored at the top fold there. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere this down. Okay, so that's that. There we go. And then what I'm going to do is I have two strips of pattern paper, also from the same collection that I got this from, and I'm going to take my scallop punch and just punch this little piece on the top. So this will go right across the top of my card. Okay, there we go. And then what I'm going to do is just add this little strip that's a little piece left over from this other piece of pattern paper. I'm going to add that right across. So this is about 1/2 inch, and this one here measures, I started with 1 inch, and then using the scallop border, it's going to be a little less than that. So, and this measures 4 1/4, so it's going to go straight across the top of my card just like that. And I think I'm going to use dimensionals for this. So let me just get those out. And let me trim this piece off here first. Go. Okay, so I'm just going to add dimensionals to the back of this strip. And this will go right across the top of my card, just like that. And then I cut out this square, which measures 3 by 3, and I'm going to use some dimensionals to put that down onto the front of my card. And let's see, I'm running out of dimensionals, so I'm just going to do some trimming here. So I'm just going to go ahead and add this piece of 3 by 3 ivory cardstock to my card here. And now what I'm doing is just adding, or actually I'm just laying out and deciding where I'm going to place my watermelon pieces on my card. And I think I'm going to have it just like that. So I'm going to adhere the smaller one down to my off-white cardstock first using just some snail adhesive. And then I'm going to use some more dimensionals and pop my bigger piece of watermelon up off the card. I used a lot of dimensionals in this project. So I'm just adding the dimensionals to the back of the watermelon, and then I'll peel off the back. And I'm just adhering that down now to my card. Wasn't quite happy with where I was placing it, so I'm just moving it around and figure out where the best place was. So that's our card for today. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.